Now, you may be saying, hey, that's great, and that's a great start, and I don't have any bills. But what about cable? Pete, I really love cable. I like some of these premium channels. I like my Comedy Central or some of these other things. Here's where you can add on to this, right? So what we're going to talk about now is internet TV or streaming TV over the internet. And that's going to be provided through your internet and usually over, say, your Wi-Fi network router at your home. So if you have internet and wireless internet at your home, this is probably going to be the easiest way to get it. So I want to back up here a little bit because I think it's going to be a little easier to understand how this works if you understand how you're getting cable right now. There's really two pieces to it. You subscribe to a service from your cable company. For me, it was like a 200 channel package, but they have 300 channel packages, 75 channel packages, kid entertainment, sports heavy packages, right? There's all sorts of packages you can subscribe to. And that is really the piece here that you're going to choose before you figure out how you're going to get it delivered. So you're going to get that service first in the same way that you get cable. Then that signal is sent to your home and then converted by your cable box. This is probably a box that sits under your TV and it connects to your TV. It decodes it for your television. So internet streaming TV is very much the same thing. In fact, you're going to subscribe to a service first, right? So you're going to decide what service you want, and that service is going to be delivered over the internet. But now you're going to need to receive that at your TV. So you're going to need some sort of internet streaming device. And this is a picture of a pretty general one. They're usually two pieces. It's a remote control, and it looks like a thumb drive. And this thumb drive will plug into the back of your TV. And that's what's going to receive the signal and broadcast it on your television. Okay? How do you set this up? It's really simple. You do not have to be a techie. You don't have to worry about flashing nudes on VCRs or anything like that. Really, you take this small device, looks like a thumb drive, and you're going to plug it into the port on the back of your TV called the HDMI port. So it's really as just simple as plugging it in and powering it on. Really, there's nothing to do beyond that. It is probably the simplest tech setup that you can imagine. Once you get it plugged in and powered on, you're going to see a setup screen on your television, and you're going to use the remote that comes with it to just walk through that. You're going to pick your language. You're going to pick your Wi-Fi network. You're going to have to enter your Wi-Fi network password. And that's really it. You might want to set up an account, but it's really straightforward and really simple. And now you've got your internet streaming device connected to your TV and it's ready to go. One of the ancillary benefits, and one of the things that I was really surprised about is this is a picture of a Roku remote. It's called the Roku Enhanced Remote. It comes with a lot of the standard Rokus. But what's really nice about this is because it plugs directly into that HDMI port, it will also control the functions on your TV, like volume and mute and the power button. And so what's really nice is if you have a cable box remote and a TV remote and maybe one for your soundbar or something like that, this remote will control everything. And so it's funny that a simple device like this at some of these lower price points, and it's such a very simple remote, often replaces all of these other remotes. So you don't have to worry about inputs. So it's really a nice feature, one that I discovered happily that I wasn't even expecting. So let me talk to you about some of the popular streaming devices. So one is if you have a smart TV, TCL branded TVs are usually smart TVs. Some of the Samsungs, some of the Vizios, they have smart TV components. And so they'll say usually smart TV on the box means you can install some apps that connect to your home Wi-Fi network. If you have that, you may have everything you need to get started right away. But if you don't, if you have an older TV, a dumb TV like I did, you're going to need some sort of device to receive your internet TV to plug into it. The Rokus are probably one of the most popular ones out there, and the price point really drives that. In fact, the Roku start at about $30. You can buy some of these used on eBay, but they're really inexpensive and they're really great devices. Amazon also makes their own device called the Amazon Fire TV Stick, another great device. It looks very similar, remote, similar device to plug in there. They're slightly more expensive. It's starting at about $40. They have some different versions of that. And if you like the Apple ecosystem, you like streaming from your MacBook or your iPhone, Apple TV also has a streaming device. It's quite a bit more expensive. It starts at about $150. So you have a bunch of different options here, but I will say they generally do the same thing. So to me, there's not really a lot of good reasons to spend more money on the device than you need to.